Taking my time to correct the beat, and I still got love for the streets. And I still got love for the streets.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the nightly news powered by the GNN network and sponsored by Hoppy. That's right. I'm here with Leslie Moda. By the way, GNN, your trusted source for politics, crypto, and everything in between that makes you question reality. Rumor has it, rumor has it, someone signed me up for Love Island Grandpa Edition. Look, I get it. I'm the hottest man on X, but respectfully, I'm not doing Love Island. Let's be real. Look at me, okay? You really think anyone could resist 180 pounds of pure muscle? Anyways, enough about me. Let's get into the news. And by the way, how's it going, Leslie? I see you trying to escape from Mexico.
I'm still trying to escape from Mexico and everywhere. I'm currently in the desert. Can't give my coordinates or my location, but I'm surviving. Today, thankfully, I found a mango and I was able to eat that as some food. So we'll see what happens.
You were telling me behind the scenes, and I don't want to get into it on. I won't get into it much on this live show here, the nightly recap, highly rated show here. But you were telling me you got lost. You got lost in the bush with the mango, and the mango hit you in your head, and then somebody. No, you know what? No, I won't. I won't get into
Wait,
it because it's your
just
private
because
life.
you get lost in bushes doesn't mean that I get lost in bushes, David. I actually
Okay.
found a mango, found some clothes to wear, and I found a little tiny tree, a little bit of shade, and I just sat under that shade and ate the mango. I was in no bushes like you typically go into bushes, David.
Interesting. Interesting. Moving forward with the news. I won't tell anybody what you said to me behind the scenes, though.
David,
Uh,
also,
ladies and gentlemen, she might have been
when
in the
I came
bushes with the creator of Apex. I'm just putting it out there. Anyway, hi, Les.
Hi, I
Why
saw
the
you
fuck are you
drinking.
wearing green? Why the fuck are you wearing my colors?
David, I actually posted on the timeline a picture of what I was wearing today. I think you were the one that ended up copying me, trying to look like the Hulk in your green over here.
I just want everybody to know Leslie Moda called me today from the ICE facility, and she was begging me and pleading with me to get her out. I said yes, and then as soon as the ICE agent came back on the phone, I said, leave that thought in that goddamn cell." Moving on. Don't
Oh
roll your
my
eyes at me. Do not roll your eyes at me. Okay?
god.
You gonna treat me like Hotep Jesus up in this bitch. Okay? Moving forward. Steak
Uh,
expansion.
Hotep
Robin
has
Hood.
earned it, and Hotep is, he's dark chocolate.
I'm caramel.
You're
Robin Hood
not
launches.
caramel. You're vanilla.
Okay, first of all, you whiter than me. Robin Hood launches
Actually, I'm
staking for.
darker than you.
Oh, I was about to say something, and
Looking
I
at the Hulk,
just
looking
held
like the
back.
Hulk over there.
I swear to God, I was about to say something just now. But I don't want the Me Too movement led by Stacky Robinson and Tammy Hammer to go ahead and cancel me. Okay? I was so close. You're lucky. Staking expansion. Robinhood launches staking for Ethereum and Solana. Ladies and gentlemen, Robinhood is in the house. This is what I'm waiting for. I am waiting for Robinhood to come in. Okay? Robinhood to come in so we can go ahead. What? Are you frozen? Damn. Look at them teeth.
Can you
Did
see
you
me
see
now?
that, ladies and gentlemen? Did you see it? Are we bullish? Look like your uncle's. Never mind. You know what? I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna just roll with the punches right now. Uh,
You do not want to get into a teeth battle with me, David.
Listen, I got white teeth. I'm proud to have white teeth. I brush my teeth. I floss. I rinse. Unlike these dirty ass people that came to watch us. But back to you, Leslie.
Thank you so much for being very kind. Regulatory slowdown. The SEC has delayed staking for Bitwise's spot ETF. Is that where we were? Because I froze.
What?
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 What'd you say?
You said the SEC has delayed staking for Bitwise's spot Ethereum ETF.
My
What's
allergies are
wrong with you? Are
kicking.
you okay? Are you okay?
No.
This is why I don't like you hanging out with Hotep Jesus, okay? Before our show.
Why is
Okay,
that?
I don't know what's going on. If you're overdosing on Apex, you are.
I've been out in the sun. I'm in the desert. I'm dehydrated. I haven't had any food. I've
Why would you
just
be
had a
dehydrated, Leslie? This is interesting. Before we continue with the news, why would you be dehydrated, Leslie?
because I haven't drank any water. I've been walking. You can't even send me a case of water. I mean, here you are drinking out of your big green bottle, just downing it. And you can't even send me a case of water knowing that I'm over here in the desert.
Leslie, was that the outfit you wore today when Hotep Jesus came and picked you up in his caddy? Look me in
No,
my eyes. Look me in my eyes.
no, it
Why are you
wasn't.
laughing?
Because I wear something
Why?
else.
I've never seen your lips shine so bright and your teeth all out there. I've never seen it. And the glow in your eyes, Leslie. The glow in your eyes. That
Oh
Apex
my
shit does
goodness.
work, doesn't it?
I guess you tell me. You say that you
You
take
tell
it,
me.
right?
You tell me.
Tell me, David, do you take
Are you
Apex?
stuttering? Leslie, I thought you were
No,
supposed
I'm not.
I thought you were bringing a bat with you today.
You thought
Are
I
you
was
okay?
what? Are
You
you
said you were
okay?
bringing. Are you ready for the show tonight? She's glowing, right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not. I'm not going crazy. She's glowing. Leslie, are you pregnant?
Oh my goodness gracious. That is some bullshit, asinine shit. What freaking diarrhea bullshit is coming out of your mouth,
Are you
David?
okay,
In order to get pregnant, you have
guys?
to have
Guys, you know what this
intercourse.
calls for? This calls for.
Truth. It's all connected.
Hi, my beautiful Julie.
I have.
A
I have a
theory.
conspiracy. I think. Yeah, that's right. I have a theory,
Hi,
and
Julie.
I'm going to unseal it because I think Hotep is the daddy. And under rule in section 12-A, employees are not allowed to go ahead and swap spit. So tell me, what is happening here, Leslie Mota?
In regards to what, David Gokhshtein?
I'm just reading out this goddamn. We are not allowed to swap spit. What is happening?
Who's
Why are you
swapping spit?
glowing? Why are you
Why am I
glowing?
blowing? What
Is
do you mean? What am
Hotep
I?
Jesus the daddy?
I of what? I mean, he is the dad, and I have
No,
kids,
no,
but
no.
he's not my daddy.
Is he, you're glowing. Answer this question. Are you pregnant, Leslie? I'm not saying you look pregnant. I'm asking you, are you pregnant? Because you got that
Wow.
glow. You got
No, I'm
that
not.
glow.
David, in order for somebody to be pregnant, they have to have sexual intercourse,
Now,
right?
which brings
How do you
us to,
wait?
is
How do you get
Hotep
pregnant?
Jesus the baby daddy?
I am not pregnant, David.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't believe the shit that's coming out of Leslie's mouth tonight, but we will
I
continue.
can't believe the shit that's coming out of your mouth, diarrhea of the mouth. What the F plus? Anyways, if I want to have sexual intercourse, whoever the hell I want to have sexual
Are you
intercourse, if
okay?
I want to
Oh,
have a
you said
baby,
it.
I'm going
Oh,
to have sex with whoever the hell I want to. You ain't my dad. The fuck?
I am good at this. We're getting
You
down to
ain't
it.
my dad. I can do whatever I want to do. I'm a grown ass woman. I am single. I am not ready to mingle, but I can do whatever the F I want to. Are you my dad? No. Do you pay my bills? No. Do I live with you? No. So if I want to be running in the desert and finding some cacti to prickle my ass, then I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to do, David. Looking like a green ass cactus over there sitting in the chair, you prickly pear.
Let's not talk about looking like a cactus right now, okay?
Oh, really?
Powell's possible exit.
Where's your green
Treasury
bottle,
Secretary.
David?
You look like a goddamn. You know what?
Highlighter. That's all you can say. No, you look more like a highlighter because yours is lighter than mine. Yours is fluorescent. You know what? You look like that little pubis token.
Treasury Secretary says he's prepared to replace Fed Chair Jerome Powell if President
You
Trump decides to
stuttering
make
now?
a change. No, I'm actually thinking you're talking about me looking like a
You actually
cactus.
match our highlight notes. Smile. You know you want to
You
smile.
look like a fake version of Selena.
Ain't nobody trying to look like anybody.
You
think that's
trying
gonna
to
hurt
look
me?
like Selena. We should go start
Some of
singing.
that blood.
You see? Horrible voice.
Okay.
Terrible. Don't do that again.
Oh,
What is
really?
that?
You want to talk about horrible voice? What about yours when you try to sing freaking no wonder
God
my freaking
bless
ears.
America,
Oh, hell to the no.
land that I
Hi, where is the
love.
mute button?
Stand
Wait,
beside
unmute him?
her and guide
Unmute him?
her. See, like my never mind.
Voice sucks balls. Hairy ones.
I'm not talking about. Listen, you're talking way too much about sucking and balls today. So let's move on. Leslie Moda, back to
You're the
you.
one that brought it up and started it. I don't know. You probably need to get out there and go get laid. But anyway, up next, Trump targets the Fed. President Trump called for interest rates to be set at 1% or lower and said the Federal Reserve should be ashamed of itself.
I think I agree with Trump here. I think
Yeah?
we should deport every single
Of
Mexican
course, you
out of this
agree with
country.
Trump. And Trump can say no wrong. All
No,
up in
but I
the
do
ass.
believe that we should be deporting Mexicans at a higher rate. I do
Just
believe.
Mexicans, David? Just Mexicans?
Oh, wait, we're not talking.
Wait, what?
Wait, hold on. Oh, he wasn't. This wasn't about deporting Mexicans. Okay, fine. Oh, this was about 1% low and lower. Got it. Yes, I agree with Donald Trump. King Trump, ladies and gentlemen. I agree. We need to get rid of the Fed. Rates need to be low. Let's spark this motherfucking economy. I don't even know why there is a Fed. Okay, they hold our money and tell us what to do with our money, okay? I don't care what Landy says about that shit, okay? Landy loves the Fed. He loves Jerome Powell, okay? And he dreams about going ahead and giving him a reach around.
There's a reason why we call him Langley Landy. But you wouldn't know,
Whoa.
David.
I don't know, and I don't want to know. Leslie Mota, while you glow over there and look like
That's
a
my
frog.
name.
You look like a goddamn frog. Crypto tax
And you look like the
pushback.
diarrhea of a frog.
Senator Cynthia Loomis calls on Congress to end unfair taxes on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. This is what I'm talking about. This is news, homie.
Yes.
This only happens under President Trump, homie. We gonna get this passed, homie.
Under
That's
President
right.
Trump, just the way he likes everything and everyone.
By the way, I just want to say this. I just want to say that the bigger issue for me is window tints. Okay. In New York, window tints are illegal. And I think Trump needs to go ahead and pass a law to bring back tints. Okay. Because cars look better with tints. Okay. So I'm tired. I'm
Are you
tired of
saying
this goddamn
tints or are
law.
you saying something else? Because I think I'm hearing
No, I'm not
something
saying
else coming
tits.
out
I
of your
said
mouth.
tints. Okay. I said tints,
Okay,
not
just
tits. I don't know what you're
Just
thinking about.
making sure.
Listen, you might have heat stroke.
Listen,
Okay, you might have heat stroke today.
I do. I do. I've been in the heat. It's like you have me out there reporting in the desert, reporting on what's happening with illegals, border town, just because I look like one. And then you can't even send me a case of water to hydrate. What kind of boss are you?
Moving on. Actually, back to you, Leslie. Looking
Trey,
like a
talk me
fine,
up.
looking like a big ass Pepe frog.
Oh, you love Pepe. So, trade talks heat up. The US and India are expected to announce a new
Looking like
trade
a
deal
poo.
very soon. Oh, you like a poo too. Keep on coming with
You see
your
what's
wannabe
happening?
insults.
Do you see what is happening here under King Trump? Okay. I want a dictatorship. And if we get a dictatorship, I want Trump to lead it. Okay. Under Trump, look at this. We got deals. Deals are coming in. People are signing. Okay. People are signing. They want this. The people of America, we voted for this. By the way, Elon Musk, sit your ass down for a second. Okay. Sit your ass down. How about you unshadow ban me? Okay. And let the people go ahead and view me because I'm leaving a kick and TikTok with this frog over here, okay, who's shining bright like a diamond, but not that kind of diamond. She
What?
looks like she was, hey, I was about to finish.
Go ahead. I mean,
Why are you
you are a fast
stuttering?
finisher. Go ahead and finish. You are a fast finisher, right?
Hey, first of all, Tammy, you sit down there and you listen to me, okay? You listen to me. She should be calling me Daddy David. That's what she should be calling me. Anyway, IRS
Oh,
access
in
upheld.
your dreams.
The Supreme Court denied Coinbase's request to prevent the IRS from accessing user data. Why is the IRS? Why does the IRS need our data? But they're not the only. I mean, it's not just Coinbase. It's all the exchanges that like they needed to come together and voice shit up. They needed to go ahead
Because
and
this
come
is what I keep
collectively together.
telling you. It's like everyone has our data. It's just one of the things that we talked about Bitcoin, right? We think we are in a decentralized space right now, but we really aren't. They've been capturing our data since we first got online, even prior to that. Why do you think the IRS needs coin or data from Coinbase? I mean, think about it.
I don't. I love to hear your perspective because I have my own perspective. But go ahead. Go ahead,
No,
Green
go
Lantern.
ahead. Okay,
No, go
Hulk.
ahead. Come on, Ryan Reynolds. Tell me.
It's very hard to take you seriously today with that green.
It's very hard to take you seriously.
What were we supposed to have serious news
What
tonight? And
were
it's
we
like we're having freaking like
what?
Marvel comedy here.
Tammy's over here. She's trying, but as soon as I said you got to call me
Oh,
Daddy David, she lost it. She's sweating right now.
yeah, I'm like, there's no way, shape, or form I'm gonna call you Daddy David. That was in the past, David. That was in the past. But I
Oh,
don't
now
know.
it's
I
in the
mean,
past. That's because now I got it. You got the Apex guy. I got it. You guys were looking for mangoes in bushes. Mm-hmm.
no, like,
Mm-hmm.
the difference between that is that he is one that he empowers me. If I say something incorrectly, he helps me navigate through it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have difficulties verbally articulating myself, which he helps me with that.
Oh,
So
we
I'm
know
like,
that. Oh, we
well,
fucking know that.
so whatever he says, I'm like, okay, Daddy Hotep. So yeah.
Jesus Christ. Back to you, Leslie, though. Let's run with the news.
Stock tokens incoming. Robinhood is set to launch tokenized stocks in Europe. And you never told me your thought about why the IRS wants to collect our data. And I was like, think about it. They want to freaking collect our data because they want more money from us. They want to continue to keep people in debt. They really don't want us to have any access or control or freedom of any type of monetary system. Why are you
What are
blushing,
they going to
David?
do like crypto is becoming bigger than what anybody thought, right? What are
Mhm.
they going to do then? Because crypto is uncontrollable. It is uncontrollable. You can't control
Well,
crypto.
I
What are
mean,
they
come
going to
on, they're
do to
seeing
try to
dollars.
control it?
No, it is. They're seeing dollar signs. That's what they're seeing right now, dollar signs. And if they are able to gain access to these exchanges, and if people are liquidating their assets and not reporting them to the IRS, then the IRS is going to start coming for these humans so they can start paying up whatever
Yeah, but
they didn't pay in taxes when they liquidated their assets.
you're off ramping off of Coinbase and all these other places. I don't think anybody's not going to report. Like
Oh, I'm pretty
you're
sure,
off
David.
ramping.
You cannot be that naive to think that there are people out there that don't report taxes. Like, if somebody liquidates $10,000 into a bank, so they can use it for living expenses, whatever the case may be. Do you think a lot of people's actually reporting what they liquidate or all of it? I am pretty sure they are not.
I mean, for anybody. I mean that it's idiotic for not
You have different
uh,
types of
idiotic.
people, moral character, whatever the heck they different type of personalities, different type of characters. Not everybody is going to be that transparent and report everything. Why? So the freaking IRS can come and take more of our money that they are already taking. I mean, they
Yeah,
should
but
freaking
you have to pay
abolish the
taxes. I
IRS
mean,
too. The
I
fuck?
mean,
They
I'm
already take taxes? That's the crazy thing about the IRS. It's like you freaking a lot of people live paycheck to paycheck. They're already freaking paying their taxes. The more you make, the more freaking taxes you have to pay. And then at the end of the year, they're going to freaking collect even more taxes. And then some states have taxes already. It's bullshit. It's a system designed to keep people enslaved to poverty or in debt or to whatever they want to keep them. It's like the government and the elites and everybody just want to become richer off of working people. It's like we're literally working ants.
okay. I mean, what do you then? At the end of the day, look, you came here, you made money, right? The current rules are the rules. You have to go ahead and pay taxes, correct?
Why?
No, I'm asking you, is that correct? You have to pay taxes,
Yeah,
correct?
you have to pay taxes. Like if you earn income here in the United States of America, make America
Yeah.
great again, you have to pay fucking taxes. Like it's so
Okay.
ridiculous. It's like they tax you on your fucking paycheck. They tax you on that. Tax you on social security. They tax you on so much shit. And then at the end of the year, you file your taxes and then like, "Oh, you're short on your taxes. So now you got to pay more taxes." And now they want to fucking tax you on crypto? Bullshit.
I just obviously all I'm saying
Off
is
with their
until
heads.
until Trump until Trump comes in, well, not even comes in, until Trump is able, and obviously the Republicans are able to go ahead and get rid of the IRS. Obviously he wants to do the ERS.
Who was the
Bring that
IRS
in.
created by? What system did they come from? What, Europe? British? Where did it come from?
No, I mean, it came from us. So we went ahead and, I don't know. We fought for our freedom, and now we pay more taxes than we did to
Yeah.
England. So I'm kind of confused. Obviously, I've always been confused about that concept. We had a bunch of farmers beat the shit out of England, and here we are. Because we didn't want to pay 2% tax on tea, and here we are paying 90% taxes. And then they want to continue to raise taxes. I mean, what's the point of working? I'm trying to figure this whole shit out. What the fuck is the point of fucking working? You'd just rather be on
Exactly.
welfare, honestly speaking. You just
Oh,
no.
so you
Actually, I'm
now
I'm being
you
honest.
agree that we work under a government and an entity where it's really designed to keep people in debt.
It 100% is leading to my next thing, which is um, Germany's largest bank or Germany's largest banking group plans to launch crypto trading services in 2026. Spark Anson. Okay, if I fucked up, I fucked up. But Spark, I'm not saying that. That's weird. Spark Asin.
I
Okay,
mean, don't you speak that type of language? Oh no, it's Russian. My bad.
Spark that Asin. Spark that Asin.
It's Spark is in.
Germany's large. Yo, only Germany would come up with a fucking name like this. Spark that Asin. Like that's a porno name. Say that again.
I don't know. Yeah.
Let me
Up
pull
next, sanctions lifted. President Trump has signed an executive order lifting sanctions on Syria.
I think it's a good move. I think it's a move.
Why?
I know that what's happened in that region. I know a lot of people don't like the current management, I should say, over there. But I think it's time. You know, at some point, and I think Trump said this. At some point, you know, with all this hate that goes on all over the place, at some point you just got to say we're done. Like we need to open up trade and the barriers with everybody, and we need to get people to invest into America. Like we as the United States of America, we need to just put an end to all this bullshit. I think Trump, that's what Trump's whole goal is, though, too, is to walk out of here in 4 years and say, look what I've done. I have brought people together. I brought countries together. I have countries, presidents coming to the United States of America, investing into this beautiful country. I think that's his ultimate goal. He wants to leave here completely restructuring the way we do business here. Whether you like it or not, honestly, whether you like it or not, it's the right way.
I don't think everything that he is doing is the right way. I think now he is at a point where he really is playing politics. Because not everything that he is doing, you can say that it is a good thing. I mean, he's probably seeing it from a businessman. He is really playing into, this geopolitical thing here, and lifting sanctions on Syria. I mean, it could have its implications, especially with what is a regime that's there that is accused of war crimes. How is that going to impact the people in that area and maybe us eventually in America? Think about it.
I wanted to answer you, but like a dude wrote that you look like an alligator.
Nope. Alligators don't have any feelings, man. They just chomp you if you cross the line. I appreciate him for that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's absolutely her mentality. By the way, I don't think the current management there, and I'm gonna call them that, the current management there, they might have the dude that was committing war crimes, like the dude that was really committing war crimes, he's not there no more. So I don't know. I think it's just fucking time.
What's to say that other people are? I don't know. I mean, what's not to say that others will not create those war crimes,
You know what? You can't fucking stop anybody from doing anything. These countries, I think that's the whole point with Trump. He's like, let these fucking countries run themselves. We don't need to be running these countries. Let them run themselves. Because spend way too much money.
But if we don't dip our toes and have a little bit of control, and they're running themselves and they're freaking going wild against other countries and even towards us, then, it's like, how do you even freaking begin to regulate this shit? Why are you laughing?
Look, you're talking about regulate, like you are contradicting yourself. You talk about
because I understand it from. Okay, it's because it has more to do than what we're just talking about. Everything goes deeper, way deeper.
Just like this video from Hoppy, and we'll be right back.
Taking my time to be ready to see, and I still got love for the streets. Don't represent for the gangsters all across the world. Hitting the corners in the love. Taking my time to be ready to see, and I still got love for the streets. Don't represent for the gangsters all across the world. Hitting the corners in the love. Taking my time to perfect the beat, and I still got love for the streets. Don't represent for the gangsters all across the world. Hitting the corners in the love. Taking my time to perfect the beat, and I still got love for the streets. And I still got love for the streets.
back.
Welcome, everyone.
Um, I know a lot of people in the
Welcome
chat.
back.
People were
Wait,
saying, "Well, are you lagging or am I?" No, you're lagging. I'm not
I'm not
lagging.
lagging. I'm good. You just keep
Okay, so
interrupting me.
you just love to fucking interrupt me. Got it. Okay.
No, you love
Uh,
to interrupt me.
you and your fucked up Wi-Fi connection. We got to take care of that shit. What I wanted to say
David, you've been
was,
saying you're going to take care of my Wi-Fi and Starlink for a while. Like, if you want me to be social media and do things like that, get with the program, bro. You good? Are you fighting with your lights again?
yeah, I was fighting with my lights. See, that's better. I like that. There's color. There you go. I accidentally knocked it down. Leslie, I personally feel like we don't need to be controlling countries, but obviously look, you just admitted to it, and
No, we don't need.
others were
No,
talking
no,
about
no, no,
this
no,
in the
no, no,
chat.
no. You're misconstruing my words. You are
Oh, no,
misconstruing
no,
my
no, no, no.
words.
You
Do
said
not
that.
pull
You
words
said
out of
that.
my mouth to
You
fit your
said that.
narrative. Do not do that.
You
I
said
am
that.
saying up to a certain extent. You can't just let them go wild, run wild out there.
Wow. You want the United States of America to. So I don't understand you. You want us to run other countries, but you're against
David,
deporting
somebody said you look like
illegal
a
migrants.
pistachio.
I don't.
Come
Who
again?
said that? Who said that?
Repeat that.
I'm not frozen. Okay. You got a broken ass computer, Tammy. That's what you got. And
No,
let
she
me tell you
doesn't.
something. If she does,
Oh my God,
the
here we
entire
go.
time. There's no way. Hold on. Let me look. Let me look. Let me look at my beautiful self. Hold on one second. Hold on. I'm gonna look at my beautiful self. Let's see my beautiful self. Hold on. I'm not lagging.
Repeat that. David, be on repeat.
I'm perfectly fine. I'm
Okay.
perfectly fine. Guess who isn't? Tammy. Tammy's not perfectly fine. Okay? Tammy is not perfectly fine.
Looking like a
See,
pistachio ice
I'm not
cream. You're up
lagging.
next.
See, hey, hold on. DC, I think it's DC, said nobody's lagging. Okay? Nobody's lagging. I'm not freezing up. Okay? These are lies spread by liberals like you and Tammy. Let's
DC,
move on to the
David's
story.
ass legs.
Did
Right,
you just
David?
say something about my ass?
No, I didn't. I think you're hearing things again.
Markets rally. The S&P 500 closed at a record high, gaining 4.95% for the month. Ladies and gentlemen, Trump, King Trump, ladies and gentlemen, at work. Have it your way. King Trump is in your ass. What do you think about that, Leslie?
You always say ass and people in somebody's ass. Do you have a fetish that we don't know
I was
about?
just talking about you having somebody in your ass today.
That's for me to know and for you to find out.
What happened? Why are you so red, Leslie?
Okay, so what was your question? What did you just read?
Next, back to you, Les.
Circle's next step. Circle has filed for a National Trust Bank license in the U.S. National Trust?
I don't trust Circle. I
Ooh-wee.
hate Circle. I hate everything about Circle. So I can honestly stop reading the comments, man. It's really
Don't tell
weird
me
to
what to
talk
do.
Leslie when she's not even on the show. That's Landy's funny, man. Landy's cracking jokes out here. Tammy's attempting to crack jokes, but they're falling
Landy
flat.
is the best. Tammy is funny too.
Tammy's not funny.
She's
ETF's
funny.
odds surge. Bloomberg has raised the approval odds for spot XRP, Solana, and LTC ETFs to 95%. Let's go. This is Trump. Okay? This would not happen under Biden. This is Trump. This is a businessman. This is a real leader. This is a man who they try to assassinate 2 times and he lived. You know why? He's here because God wants him here. Because I believe that too. God wants him here because he's the leader that we need. He is the absolute leader we needed for a very, 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 very long time. And my
David,
dog,
don't businessmen, their whole motto or mentality when they're running a business is to bring in profits and make more money for themselves and their future generations, no matter the cost or the people that work for them?
listen to me.
You
Trump has
pay them
made
minimum
everybody
wage,
money.
you pay them whatever, it's like you take money out of here to put there and make yourself richer and the poor
Trump has
poor.
made a lot of people wealthy. Okay. Everybody who's worked for Trump, most of the people have become wealthy. We as a country
Right to
are
you,
become. What
Landy.
is this? What is this shit? What is this shit, Landy? Why are you sucking up to her, Landy? What is this
Tammy.
shit? What
Heart
is
heart,
this?
Landy. Heart heart, Tammy.
I feel like I'm on Sesame Street.
No, it's what is it, PC? What are those girls called on TikTok that anytime they would get hearts and stuff like that, they would say it out loud and then the person. Orange heart, Landy.
Anyway, that is the news, by the way. That is really the news. I gotta say, crypto, I'm gonna just be honest.
Stop
Crypto's been
to David.
what?
Oh no, the
Crypto's
emoji.
Here's my emoji.
You like fingers, don't you? Up your ass.
Looks like the fingers turned you on. Anyway, I like to say
Jeez, why are you turning
crypto's
red? Why are you stuttering? You
crypto's
okay?
been kind of boring.
Need somebody to pat you in the back?
Crypto's been kind of boring. We can all admit
Yeah.
that, okay? Because I think we're waiting. We're at this point where we're waiting for everything to pop off. I really do believe that. We're just waiting for everything to pop off. And I think this is your time to, and I said this morning
Something.
on the show. I said this morning on the radio show. I said get into plays because within a month's time, this entire space is going to be going completely fucking insane.
So
So
if you're
get in
recommending for
now.
people to get into plays, like what kind of plays are you
W-
recommending?
Well, I am saying that the altcoin market, except for like 10 to 20,
Hmm.
everything else is dead. So if you're in something that has no community, that hasn't done anything, it may be time to cut losses and go into the memes because I believe the memes are going to skyrocket. They're going to do more X's. Okay. People that are going to come into this space for the first time, they're going to look into memes. People that are coming back into this space from last cycle, they're going to go straight into memes and then going to make money from the memes. And then they're going to take that and put it into Bitcoin or into Ethereum. I really do believe that. Okay. I believe that wholeheartedly. So I think you need to take this opportunity. A lot of you guys, while you smoke Newports and Marlboro Lights on the beach, you know, getting supported by our tax dollars, I believe that you need to go and look into some of these undervalued plays and get into them. That's it. I think that's what you need to do. What is
So you
Popov?
pa Popov?
Popov?
Oh, he want Popov, David.
You want me to pop off? I'll pop off.
David don't
I'll
know how to
fucking
pop
pop off
off
right
when
now.
he's dressed in green.
Bruh.
Looking like a matcha latte over there.
Bro, look how sexy I am though. I can't front. I can't stop looking at and look.
Boy.
Get a napkin.
You for what?
I won't go into further detail.
Vodka. See, he said
Uh
it's vodka. He don't know anything about vodka. He knows about tequila, but not vodka.
I can't believe you just dissed me.
Tequila. That who dissed you? Me or you?
Anyway, we are still shadow banned. This account is still shadow banned. So I guess guys continue to report me or do weird things, but we are going to expand. We're going to Kick and we are going to TikTok because you know what, Leslie, I got to say this. We work hard on our brands, right? Personal brands, company brands, to push them out there to give you guys content. You guys come here and by the way, shout out to everybody who tunes in every single night, Monday through Fridays, to support us. We appreciate it. Even supporting our content creators like Julie Kennis, Hotep Jesus, Landy, among others. Okay, we appreciate it. But at some point, we got to look and we got to say, you know what? We can't go back and forth with this X shit. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Okay, I'm not on my knees. Okay, kissing Elon Musk. I respect him, but I ain't on my knees kissing anybody. You know where I was going with that? I'm trying to keep it PG. So we got to expand. We got to go to TikTok where there's a huge audience. I've been on TikTok. So we got to expand there and then we got to expand, obviously, to Kick. All right? There's big audiences there and they don't get shadow banned. I'm tired of being shadow banned. I'm tired of calling up X and I'm tired of begging to go ahead and look into our account. I still don't got a subscriber button. I got one, but I don't got one. It is the weirdest thing. I got people signing up, but then they can't sign up because it says it doesn't work. Just weird shit. You know what? As a content creator, as content creators, we want to monetize ourselves, and as we should. So
Guys,
that's
since you are not able to subscribe to David to see his pictures that he's not going to put out there just for everybody, go ahead and subscribe to me. And as you all subscribe, just make sure that you guys are subscribing on behalf of David. And then I will start sharing you some of David's workout pictures and things like that you can only receive through OnlyFans. But I'll go ahead and bring them on to the X public. Right,
wow.
David?
I don't know if this is true, but I don't know if I like this, Leslie. So I mean, this is rumor. There's nothing backing this right now, but apparently, hold on, where is it? Jesus Christ! Apparently,
Yes, Tammy got you for a small fee too.
Trump DOJ is now revoking the citizenships of naturalized individuals. Hold on. Upon being charged with crimes. I didn't see the last part, so I like the part. I mean, they could just throw them into El Salvador. I don't know. I'm confused on this one. I'm a little bit taken back on this one.
So if
I
you
think there should be
commit,
I think there should be no. First of all, anybody who commits a crime should be thrown into fucking jail. I'm talking about like a real
that's
crime,
good.
real crimes. Throw the asses in jail. But taking away their citizenship, I think there should be like a certain amount of years. Like if it's under 3 years, I can understand that. But if it's more than 3 years, I don't know. But I think again, that's just a rumor. So that's just a rumor that's going
good.
around. So I just wanted to put that out there because I saw it. Anyway, I love this show. And tomorrow I'll be back hosting this show at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. I won't have to wait to go live because I'm not doing makeup. Okay.
Wait, is that your vibrator?
No, that's yours, by the way.
No, for reals. Is that your vibrator?
That's not me.
That was you. No, that was
you.
David. Oh
That
my
was you. That was
goodness
right. That was like Hotep Jesus calling you or something.
David. Oh my God. Why are you turning red?
Yo, she just turned on her vibrator. Like this is weird.
Oh my God, David. You kinky ass.
The fuck? You just did that on purpose?
No.
Are you trying to... That's weird.
Why are you
Stop.
turning red? Why are you red though? Look at you.
First of all, you know nobody can get through to me because I'm always on D&D. So like You lying your ass off. That's number one.
I
You
mean,
put on your
I never
vibrator
said it was your
live.
phone. No, I never said it was a phone or anything like that. I said it's your vibrator or something, David.
Yo, you just got. Hold on, hold
Pinky,
on.
you
No, 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 no.
pinky
You're trying to flip it from today. You know what
David,
I thought what happened?
damn.
I know what
No,
happened today.
David, that was you. It was coming
You
from
forgot to
you.
put away
You
your
look
vibrator.
at you
You
turning
forgot
all
to put away your
red.
vibrator. Let me see your face.
Oh
Look
my
at me in the
God. No,
eyes.
look at your face. You turned all red right here. Oh, that's a new
No,
for
I'm
me. I
laughing
never.
because you forgot
Why
to
are
go
you
ahead.
turning red right there? Like
Wow.
your nose and around your mouth? You can barely
Wow.
see it because you have a beard, but I can see it.
Wow.
Wow, David. Jeez.
Wow.
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 Wow. Yeah. Guys, a first for everything. And David's electronic went off
Yeah.
on accident over there.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Kinky ass
Anyway.
and by your desk,
All
right,
right.
too? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eat this ass. Anyway.
Not if you paid me.
That's not what you were saying in the DMs. Anyway, my name is.
I'm gonna punch you in the throat for that.
Hey, see, you admitted it though. My name is David Gokhshtein. You did. You just did.
No, I didn't. I would
Hey, yo,
never.
Can you stop texting me? Can you just stop
David, I
texting
don't
me?
even really, because who was the one that
Send
was
over.
butthurt because we haven't called or talked? Who was the one that was butthurt?
Whoa. Oh my God, the lies just come out on the nightly recap.
You were the one
He
that was
doesn't
like,
talk to me no more. That's you like you I feel like you're singing a song.
I said we don't talk anymore
I
like
can
we
get this
used
shit
to.
verified.
And then
I
you
can
were
get
all
this shit verified.
verify it. Because you were the
You
one that
think-
was
hold
like,
on.
you were butthurt. Didn't you say, oh, I thought you were gonna leave me?
What? What is this bullshit?
And you were all butthurt. You're like, oh, I know what it is. It's because we don't talk anymore. And I don't call you anymore. I'm like, bro, you call, you don't.
What are you talking about? What are you smoking?
Why are you turning
crack?
red? Why are you turning red though?
No, I'm finding this funny. What is this? What's happening? What is happening out here? And what did you pay off Landy to be on your side? The fuck is going on? What the fuck is happening?
I pay nobody.
Yeah, I'm getting
David.
cooked out here. I had him in the first half. I'm getting cooked. That's all I gotta say.
At
I'm
this
getting cooked
point,
out
we
here.
moved from being cooked to being baked
Listen, you were getting baked outside anyway.
and inside.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
very.
There you go. You caught yourself, didn't you?
Cut myself wet.
Hotep. I don't know. She
Hurry
said
up, I
something
gotta
about inside,
FaceTime
so
him.
I'm just wondering.
Yeah, we FaceTime over
Anyway.
the weekend. He helped me pick my outfit when I was going to Mexico.
I would say something right now.
You always
But
say
being-
that. You always say that. I would say something right now. I got a joke for that. And nothing ever comes out of your mouth.
Because I'm being respectful. Okay? It's nighttime.
I'm pretty sure things go in, but things don't come out. That's how I like them. Speechless.
I can say so many things, but I'm being so respectful.
Oh my.
Oh,
Okay,
who's that?
really?
Who's that? Hotep? Is that Hotep inside the house?
He's got. That's right, Tammy. That he's got nothing. He always says that, right? Oh, I can say so many things right now. I can say something right now. I'm trying to be respectful. I can do this. I can say this, David. You can't because you ain't got nothing. No words coming out of
Anyway.
your mouth.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight on the Nightly Recap, powered by GNN and sponsored by Hoppy. Shout out to Hoppy. I see Hoppy doing big things. Congratulations, Hoppy. All right, there you go. What do you say? Tammy's not even funny, okay? Tammy crashes into people's cars. She crashes into people's cars, okay? Tammy is a habitual car crasher. She crashes into poor lady was coming out of a goddamn car wash, and here comes Tammy just crashing into this poor Ford. Okay, poor Ford Escort or some shit like that.
They
Sad.
crashed into her. You know
No, they
what? Don't
didn't.
even be talking to Tammy, because there's always something with you. There's always an excuse. It's
Tammy's
always
always crashing
something
into
with
cars.
you.
She doesn't know
There's
how to
always
drive.
something wrong with your car. There's something always wrong with your engine, the tech, whatnot. And it's always you. It's the user at this point. It's the
Tammy
user.
can't see. That's the problem. Tammy see, the problem is nobody's seen an updated picture of Tammy with her glasses. That's the problem. So everybody thinks that like, oh shit,
Tammy
Tammy,
doesn't
like,
need
yeah.
glasses.
Oh,
You
did
know
you
what?
see
You
her
be talking all
bifocals?
this
Did you see
mad.
her
No, you be
bifocals?
talking all this mad shit about Tammy. I mean, nobody's making fun of you because you have to color your hair, your mustache. You just look a little gray so people won't say anything. But don't be talking about Tammy and her age when your ass be old AF as well.
First of all, somebody
First
rear-ended
of all,
me. No
nothing.
Diddy. No Diddy. Somebody rear-ended. No, that happened. No Diddy. Okay. Anyway, my name is David Gokhshtein. All these people in this
Gokhshtein.
chat, if I was the president, I'd have them all locked up. That's Leslie Moda, okay, who I don't know who told her I was wearing green, but she wanted to match up, okay, and
David
take
saw
away
my
my
picture
spotlight.
on the timeline that I posted a few hours ago and was like, oh, she's wearing green. I really want to match her. Leslie is my
Tammy is
bestie.
70 years
She's
old.
my
Tammy
twin.
is
I
70
want
years
to
old.
match her. I want to match her
And Leslie
black
is
hair and I
74.
want to match her green. And I want to kind of resemble Leslie. So let me go ahead and match her black hair and her green. Because you saw my
By the
picture on
way,
the internet. You saw my picture on the internet because you commented on it. And that was a few hours ago. So you saw that I was wearing green. You're like, Leslie, where
I,
you at? I said, I'm in the tree eating a mango. I posted a picture. But
Tammy wears
thank you.
diapers. Tammy wears diapers.
David, thank you for
Tammy
coming on
Tammy wears
and
diapers.
matching me today.
Tammy wears diapers, and she walks with a cane.
That's not
And
even
she got
funny.
them big ass sneakers. You know, like the old people got them big ass sneakers. She got them big
David,
ass.
David, let's
She
see.
got them big ass sneakers. Got big
A
ass black
mango.
sneakers.
Yandy a mango. David, how do
I,
Mexicans cut their pizza?
I don't know. You tell me.
Little Caesars.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. We appreciate you. Hopefully, you appreciate the show. We'll
Mango.
be
It's a
back
mango,
tomorrow.
Yandy. In Mexico.
And Landy got, not
Mango.
Landy, but Leslie got mango stuck in her hair. Just wanted to
I
let you
did.
guys know that. But it got there. I don't think that was mango that was stuck in her hair, by the way. You guys can go ahead and think about that one. Deuces.